Yes, 2025, the last day. We have less than 14 hours to go. Yes, actually it's 11:30, so it's like 12 hours and 30 minutes left to go for in 2026. Yes, so I have achieved a lot of things. I have been at my highest and my lowest state. I've been confident, I've been shy, I've been brave, especially like this last part of the year, specifically December. I've been very brave. I've been very brave. I made a lot of money by myself. I did that. Yes, that's besides the point. But like, since it's the last day of the year, I just want to say to myself that I am really proud of you. Let me close the door. This is about to get personal. Did you hear that? Silence and solitude. I'm very proud of myself for the way I handled myself, especially like with parts of myself that like I don't necessarily like. I remember in my journal, the first thing I wrote was that in the sense of consumption of food and huduma. It's a real thing, trust me, it happens. And I felt like for me it was like a huge part of oversharing. And by the way, I lost my journal while I was dealing with this whole business thing. I was at a checklist, right? And then you can think about yeah, I'm ticking off the things that I'm buying, right? And then I get to check, I see when I went to the car, I forgot my journal in the what do you call this? In the trolley, and then boom, it was lost. And I attended my first event. I made it happen. My first gig at an event, cooking and selling people drinks. I made an entire menu for myself, for my business, and people doubted it, but it worked better than expected. Let me open the window because it's hella hot in here. And then, I've just been. Yeah, I made an entire menu for myself. I bought a speed point for my business, like society, which also gave me a bigger perspective, bro, like the growth that I've experienced in the past 15 days. Yes, 15 days. Because the event was like 10 days ago. My first event was 10 days ago. My second event was 4 days ago. And I was supposed to have an event today, but I'm at a funeral, right? So, yes. It's extreme. But it's a beautiful experience, though. Yeah, I'm completely right. I want to continue with this. Yes, I did a bunch of things for myself. I was running a business. I was the boss of the business. I was like the person that like my assistants. I had assistants. That's a gloomy step. That's not the point. Point is, yeah, business me. I was the boss, and yeah, I did that. I fasted for 5 days for my business. It was called the Harvest Fast. Yes, as I said, the past 15 days have changed me so much. My mindset, bro. I'm telling you, like when I was sleeping after the first event, I was dreaming about my menu. I was dreaming about my meals, and I was saying there's an order. Yeah, order about tomorrow. Order the escort rib burger, stuff like that. I was talking in my dreams about that, and I was always having new ideas, and I wanted to act on them. And then the second event, it was underwhelming, but worth the experience. I had money to get the store. I had money to pay back, or rather like pay the transport or whatever. So it exposed me to so much. And also with the second event, I've learned that like every event has a different audience, and you must be smart when you're planning on your catering. Because with the first event, it was more opulent. There's like people were eating with their eyes first before anything. And then with the second one, it's like people were just eating because they're hungry. And it was at night, so it was like night vibes. They didn't care much about aesthetics. They didn't care much about burgers. Like as I said, what's I doing this day? Oh my gosh, it's about to be a long night. What was I even saying about my business? Yes, the second event was a lesson, different audience, good, and what else? Yes, I feel like the past 15 days I've learned so much about myself that if I allowed fear to hold me, I wouldn't have known those parts of myself. If I allowed obsessive thoughts about failure, I wouldn't have experienced what I've experienced. What's crazy enough is that with the second event, I actually had a brief moment of depression. I was also very depressed. I felt like I could have done better. I felt like giving up also. I felt like, how do we move from such a high to such a low, And now that I'm saying this, it's like it brings me back to my academics. I've always had so much highs. And this year was the first time I experienced lows. Like lows, And it was very devastating. I ended up in therapy. Yeah. It made me feel weak. But I made a comeback and we're good. It's so good. Yeah. I have seen so many versions of myself this year. It's kind of overwhelming. But I got this, right? I got this. I'm a big girl. I am a big, very big girl. Literally. The only thing that not the only thing, there are obviously a bunch of things, but my acne, bruh, my acne. My acne is a weapon for my against me. Look, and I keep on hurting myself. And it's not that I like doing this, but it irritates me. Look, I need to stop this. Like on a serious note, you need to stop this. But 2025 debrief, just like that. Boom, boom, boom. Happy New Year, Cookie, and I'm so proud of you. And I hope you have a great year. I love you. You are beautiful. You are smart. You are fearless. You are confident. You have proven that to me. Like, we always knew you were, but like, you've proven that to me, like 100-fold. And the faith that you had in God this year, and also your relationship with God this year was very shaky. Hey, it was very shaky, but like, He has His ways of communicating with you. We'll talk about that, but I don't know when. But we'll talk about that. Yes. Happy New Year, my love.